Well, hello everybody, and welcome back. Today is Sunday, and it's been so enough digging in hot down here in South Georgia. I'm talking about it's hot enough you can put a color crayon out there and it'll melt. I mean, that's just how hot it is. We hadn't had no rain, so at least the humidity has kind of backed up. Now, I had more trouble in the last 2 weeks than I've had in a long time. First thing that happened was my sink for the kitchen stopped up. And I called in some help with one of those snakes and Roto-Rooters. We run that thing down the pipe, and we took all the pipes out from under the sink. Couldn't get the doggone thing to work, so I finally went up under the house, took my sawzall, sawed the pipe off, went and got me a 2.5-inch pipe, my coupling, and put it back together and run the darn thing out there towards my garden. So now when I wash my dishes and all that, the water run out to the garden, which that might be a good thing. And also, to top that off, then I had a air conditioner problem. And the air conditioner quit blowing air. It was still coming on and still cold, but there was something wrong. The fan was on, so I figured it was the duct work, and I was right. And I'm just not able to crawl around under the house anymore, so I called on, I met two boys at Dairy Queen that had some air conditioner company. I asked them if they did any work on the side, and they said they did. That was my first mistake, I think. But anyway, I gave them $400 to come out here, and of course they did replace a 20-foot section of probably 25 or 30-inch pipe, ductwork. Huge thing. Anyway, they said that the other one had collapsed, and they brought it out and showed it to me, and sure enough, it had. It had gotten old, and somebody had left it laying on the ground instead of tying it up like it was supposed to be, and something got on top of it. I don't know if it was a peephole there, because I did have one guy go under the house one time working on my TV stuff for the cable, and he might have laid down on it, I don't know. But anyway, we replaced it, and it worked fine for one whole day, and boom, just like that, it quit again. Well, I called them boys back, and guess what? They wouldn't come back. No, sir. They said they done their job, and they weren't coming back. So, and I still got his phone number and his name, too, and I'm not going to think too highly of that company or them people no more. But anyway, so I called a friend of mine that owns another air conditioner company, and he's getting on up there in age himself, and I didn't know if he wanted to go under the house, but I knew that's what was. But he went under there, and I went under there a little ways with him, and doggone, the ductwork that they had put in, they just put it up there, didn't tape it, didn't put no screws in the side, it's got that wire spring in it, and he said you're supposed to put a screw on each side and then put duct tape. But anyway, both ends had fell slap on the ground. So all I was doing for 3 days while I was wondering what was wrong was cooling the underside of the house. Well, I got that fixed, and that was another $100. Cost $55 to get the sink fixed with the pipe and everything. And I'll be darned, as soon as I got that done, something happened to the well, and we started getting air. When we turned the faucet on, and we got more air than we got water, and then it got the blowing bubbles. So I went out there and checked, and we got a big old tank. It's a deep well, 185 foot down in the ground or so. But anyway, and I put a new pump in it before. So they wasn't, but I'm going to say about 2 or 3 inches of water left in the tank, and the rest of it was air, because you could feel it. As hot as it is right now, wherever the air is warm, and then you hit that water, it's cold as ice, because our well is ice cold. But by golly, I ended up going to get an air control valve, which is a big old thing. It's a big old nut, about a 1-inch nut on there with a float in it, and then the pressure gauge goes on top of that. I put that in, and then opened up the faucet and turned the well on, and it sat there blowing out air for 30 minutes. And finally it kicked in some water, and now we got water, we got air conditioner, and I got my sink back. So I'm being blessed already, I guess. So I'm gonna do y'all. Today we're gonna be experimenting with the lap steel. I'm tuned in open E. In case you want to join me in that tuning, it don't have to be an old me, because today we're just going to talk about right hand picking techniques. We've been talking about the bar a lot, but we're going to be talking about the right hand picking. We got different styles. All right, we're going to familiarize you with the styles first. And this, I don't use finger picks because I got these old long fingernails, you can see. I grow them out and they're hard as a brick. You can't break them. All right, right there is, I am pinching up on strings 2 and 3, just like that. Then I'm going to go. So pinch up and slide in. Then come over there with your finger and hit that little string. Then I went and rake across like that. Now that's alternate picking. What I'm doing is striking strings number 3, strings number 1, then rake across. Now that was a skip. That goes from strings I'm hitting strings 1, 2, and 3, and then 3, 4, and 5. That's what it sounds like. Banjo roll. Now to do the banjo roll, you striking the 3rd string first, then the 1st string, and then the 3rd string. And the picking style sets your rhythm and goes along with your lead. And if you're a singer, that you can strum with make you a song. You ain't got to hit all the. You can go. That right there, I call that a double tap or a double rake. I'm hitting strings number 3 and 2. Then come over to strings number 3 and 4, so it sounds. Then I'm raking across them 3, but I'm pulling up and kind of pinching them. That right there is just walking down, hitting 3 strings at a time. And you can walk up. Then it depends on what you're doing. Now back to the songwriting. You can double strum. Or raking across them 3 and 4 bottom strings right there. Alright, picking technique, and that's Johnny Cash style. I usually like to have my palm resting on my bridge right here for it. I'm hitting that 5th string, and then the 4th string, and then the 6th string. And I'm putting my palm lightly down on the bridge. And how you do that little kickoff thing is you just hit the 5th string and then put your bar down right here on your 4th fret, 5th string. But I like to slide into it. Open again, then on the 6th string. We went to the key of E then, but anyway, picking style. That was 2 or 3 I just give you. Now that's just a regular old strum, like if you're playing your acoustic guitar or something. But did you notice when I'm plucking up on, pushing down, then going. Double tap. And sometimes I'll rake back. That's just. Now what I was doing is filling up on strings 2, 3, and 4. Then skipping over to 3, 4, and 5. Hear how they... Same thing as... Soft and easy. And that'd just be just a good old song. But playing in the key, following the 1, 4, 5 chord. Rolling along, the day's gone, sunshine coming my way. Well, I'm riding my little pony, right at that's a picking technique that I use, and I use a lot of slide ins when I'm skip string. And I'm just using a sliding technique, picking. There we go. Alright, so practice.
Your mama wants you.
All right, so anyway, that was your skip stringing right there. See how it sounds when I put some slide on? Strumming. Went all the way up to that old 15th fret G. Same. But that's something you gotta learn and follow the song, whatever it's doing. Might just be doing something simple. I do that once in a while with a boyfriend. Skipped over there again. double picking strings 3 and 2. And sliding my bar around. Now I skipped in. All I was doing there was playing like my scale. I'm hoping and praying that I'm helping somebody. And oh, and that's another thing. Y'all please keep Donald Trump and the people that got shot and all that's going on up there in them crazy places that's happening. Y'all keep them people in your prayers. They wasn't no sense in all that. People was gathered there to look like they have a good time maybe, and then boom, somebody spoiled it just like that. And I think they spoiled his evening too, but I don't know, it's a crazy world out there, I'm telling you. And I got a fishing trip planned for Tuesday, and that'll be the first time I've gone fishing in a long, long time. So we're going to the Power Dam to fish, so maybe I'll have some pictures of some big giant catfish down there is what we're going after, what they call an Appaloosa cat. Them things get huge. My uncle caught one that weighed 96 pounds. Long time ago, got his picture put in the paper with it. So, with that being said, I hope you have a blessed day. I hope everybody has a great week out there. I hope everybody can find a cool spot to rest in, because totally hot down here and miserable. But anyway, we can come in the house now and cool off. The air conditioner's working, and I can get back here and make music. Y'all have a great week, people.